Greetings all, Fanny here for Cancer's Daily Oracle Message. Cancer, I hope you're having a good day. We're touching base with one of my favorite decks, the Divine Abundance. Alrighty. Cancer, your first card I want you to acknowledge is your inner child. Allow me to give compassion to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So your inner child is literally just that, the child self that you once were and that you grew out of. That part of your soul is still there, and any trauma and anything that they experience has led to a lot of your reactions to this day. And so when you are grounding, ask for guidance from the divine intelligence. Make that your foundation instead of the trauma reactions from the wounded inner child. In expansiveness, they're asking you to work with yourself. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid constraints and exhausted ego. Yes. Work with yourself and the higher divine energy to heal your inner child, because that may be blocking blessings and things that are trying to come in, but you are not accepting, and consciously or subconsciously pushing away because you do not think you deserve it, because your inner child is still a wounded, damaged soul. Your path may be one of healing other people's inner children. Dear Lord, help me trust that there is a plan beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Worth. You have been worthy to belong to love without needing to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Yes. So oftentimes that is what the inner child needed and still needs, is love. So in a meditation state, you can imagine yourself now walking up to like your 5-8-year-old self. I know when I do it, she's often crying because she was alone. I didn't have anyone that I could call a friend until I was 13. And then when I did get that friend, they were a very toxic friend that I held on to for far longer than I should have, because I didn't know my worth and I didn't know my value. And that was the first time I had someone that saw me. So my inner child still has issues trusting and accepting people. And that's something that I work on. But the freedom of loving your inner child, holding them close and simply stating, I love you. You are perfect. Come back to me, is freeing. You will no longer hold that resentment that child once held. I know as a child, I was very angry all the time. And it came from a lot of different places. Courage. Let me open up to courageously take the steps that are being shown. That is along your path, and that will help you if you invite it. If you invite the help of spirit. If you invite the help of your divine. You have true offering and detachment. Detach from what no longer serves you and offer it to spirit. Give to them your hurt. Give to them your trauma. Give to them your painful memories. They will recycle that energy into something new and beautiful, because energy is like any other form of matter. It is neither created nor destroyed. It simply changes form. And when you consciously say, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good, you give to spirit that which no longer serves you, that which hurts you, and that which you don't need. And it becomes easy to receive. That is, receiving wants to run away from me. But that is literally what this card says. It is easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to let go. It is easy for me to surrender. The signs, symbols, and synchronicities from Spirit state, right now is a time of acceptance and bringing back your inner power, because who that is extraordinary. Who you are is extraordinary and not meant to be stifled. The loss that you once experienced is coming back to a companionship that is new, coming back to love, and deepening the soul connection that you have already been doing by this awakening that you have been working on. So it's time to make that change. It's time to move yourself forward. It's time to stop being that hurt, wounded child, that wounded wolf that's lashing out of anger, that's lashing out of pain. Come back to yourself, my love. Come back to your own. Come back to your power, and come back to love, because you have always and will always be worthy of unconditional divine love. And when you live in that energy, you not only attract people who have a like energy, but you heal the hurt and the lack in your soul that has said that I do not deserve this. This is not something that can be mine. You're not listening to that voice anymore, because you're understanding you have always been worthy of love. Have a beautiful day, Cancer.